New York is one of the most populous states in the U.S., but when it comes to choosing presidential candidates, it's usually an afterthought. This year's tight races mean the state has a big influence, and voters are excited. CCTV's Nathan King is in New York. Nathan, you've been talking to people there. What is the mood like?
The mood's incredible. You know New Yorkers like a show, Asya, and it's been a political show for the last few weeks with several candidates stressing their New York credentials. Hillary Clinton, of course, was a senator here for 8 years. Donald Trump was born here and his name's on lots of buildings. And challenger on the Democratic side, Bernie Sanders, also born here. And we caught up with his people at a rally just to gauge the incitement. Let's have a look.
Where we stand up to the elite, we will be taller than Wall Street.
New York is in a party mood. Normally, by the time the New York primary comes around, the party's candidates for president have already been chosen. Not this time, and there's a real excitement in the air. It's not often you get lines like this for a political rally and a primary in New York, but all these supporters know that their vote actually matters this time, that they will actually get a true voice on who the nominee for their party will be.
I tell everybody I know, this time, you have to go. Your vote counts more than ever. It's historical,
I know, right? Usually New York happens so late that it doesn't matter. So it's really exciting.
New York is a big state with a lot of votes and delegates at stake. While whoever wins here on Tuesday won't lock up the US presidential nomination, candidates who lose will find it much harder to be seen as viable contenders.
Bernie.
The New York supporters of Democratic Bernie Sanders here doing well in this state will mean slowing down former New York Senator and US Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. On the Republican side, a big win for native New Yorker Donald Trump could mean he wins all the delegates from this state. The stakes could not be higher. And at that rally, Asya, there were 28,000 people, according to the organisers, a record for a rally in a primary here in New York. And they're still going at it. As we speak, Donald Trump holding a big rally in the north of the state in Buffalo on the Canadian border. Hillary Clinton also in Manhattan. And Bernie Sanders, her challenger, another big rally outside. They are trying to get every single vote from the Big Apple.
So what does a win in New York mean for the contenders?
Well, it basically means if Donald Trump wins, and he could win every delegate considering his vote could be very high, he could actually secure the nomination before the convention. That would be very, very important for his momentum going on. Hillary Clinton, too, if she wins, it will cement her lead at the front. Bernie Sanders really needs to pull up an upset in the state that he was born in to really cut into her delegate lead. But it also shows how big these people can act on a big state. We've had a lot of small states recently, and it sets momentum going forward. We have Maryland and Pennsylvania in a week's time, but don't expect this race to be settled until we hit the West Coast in California. We haven't seen such a tight race for the presidential nomination on both parties for a pretty long time.
Let's just say we haven't seen a presidential race like this ever before. Nathan King joining us live from New York. Thank you.